Shea Butter, right? Hey Tiffany. Okay, so first thing first. So you guys know me as the swimwear queen. Hey Nikki. So I was in Ghana 2019. Yeah, last year I was in Ghana. Man, it was rough for my business because I had pretty much quit Sweet Chubby. I pretty much had quit the business, right? So, what was that? Last year around this time, I quit my business. I was like, F this in was it 2018, 2019? No. Okay, fast forward. I'm moving too fast. Okay, so I went to Ghana for my fashion show. You know, you guys know that I do fashion shows over there. If you don't know, I'm an international designer. I do plus size swimwear, and I made history in Ghana twice. The first time being showing swimwear on the runway. The second time is that we got almost 3 million views in the whole continent of Africa. Like, they don't promote like chubby girls in swimwear. So yeah, so I'm that girl who does all that. Anywho, leading up to back to Ghana March 2019, I'm sorry, things was not going right. Like, my manufacturer in Turkey was like on some BS. They pretty much like almost butchered like all my pieces. It was you couldn't tell because they looked good on the runway, but certain stuff that I needed in the swimwear for me, it didn't come out right. And I was like, I'm not gonna sell this. I'm not gonna put this out there. Like, this needs to be whole, like, revamped. So after the fashion show, I was just so over because I was supposed to have a vendor table to sell products. And people was coming up to sell products, whatever. I ran an ad in Ghana and things like that. And people was looking for me. But it wasn't set up the way that our U.S. vendor event would go. So pretty much, I was just frustrated. I was ready to go. I was like, I'm about to get ready to, like, quit this business because I'm just like, nothing is running right. You know, and I have a driver over there, Muhammad. And he came pick me up, and he just saw that I was just, like, discouraged in my face. And he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I just feel like I'm putting too much energy into this swimwear brand, and it's not going how I want to go. Like, I came all the way overseas with all this stuff and only sold a few pieces. And I was like, that wasn't the plan. I said, the plan was for me to sell almost $10,000 worth of stuff. And I'm not about to even break even or what, you know, it cost me to come over to Ghana. And I was just so frustrated because it was just like the girl that I was supposed to be staying with, she lied about her situation. So I moved into a hotel. So I was just like, I'm spending all this money and I'm not making nothing back. I was like, this is so frustrating. I was like, this is one of the businesses that I never had. This is one of the hardest businesses I ever had to do, swimwear. Period. I did other stuff, so candy, I do taxes, I do all the other stuff. That stuff is so easy for me. It comes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see my customer once a year, and, you know, they out the door, they be happy. But to obtain customers month to month and hit a goal, I was, it was just blah. Like, I was so over it. So I was getting ready to quit. And I told him, like, I'm about to quit. And he was like, do not quit your business. I know it's hard right now, but do not give up. And I was just like, I just don't know. And while we was driving, when he was talking to me, I was seeing these beautiful girls, like a billboard of some type. I think it was like a Shea Butter, a beauty brand or something. And I was just looking at them. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I was just looking at all the, like, chocolate girls, and they was glamorous, and I'm just looking at the billboards, and I'm just like, wow. And so he asked me, I guess he must have saw me looking at it. So he was like, you want some shea butter? And I was like, yeah, but I wasn't really connecting the two, because I was supposed to have a billboard in Ghana. So I wasn't really connecting the two why he asked if I want some shea butter. For me, I was like, okay, I'll just take some shea butter and use it for my own personal gain. If my mom wants some, my sister wants some, I just cut the pieces up and give it to them. I wasn't even thinking about the whole business of the shea butter. But, he came back with this big old ton. I think that thing was like, he said it was like 30 pounds. That thing was big and heavy and was wrapped up in paper. And he was like, here, now do something with it. And I was just like, do something with it? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not about to do nothing with this. I said, yeah, I'm about to put this on my skin and my feet. But I really didn't think nothing else about it until I got the products. And he took me to the village out in I think it's Timber or something over in Ghana. Took me to the village, and I went to go see the cocoa butter and the shea butter villages as well. And so we was out there and we was doing our thing, and it still haven't dawned on me like what to do with this shea butter. I'm just like, okay, it's shea butter. Like, they sell it at the beauty supply store. They sell it in the big tubs for like $5. It's just raw shea butter. I'm just thinking about my own personal use. And then I came back to America, and I still sat on it for a couple of months. I just sat on it, and it was just in my closet, still up in the bags, wrapped up. And I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm about to do with this. And then it just hit on me, like, make some whipped shea butter. And I was like, I don't even know how to do whipped shea butter. Like, yeah, cocoa butter. Like, yeah, I got the cocoa butter from over there too. Like the cocoa butter village, shea butter village. Like, it was the plug. But I didn't know how to make no whipped shea butter. I was just like, whipped shea butter? Like, okay, let's see how this goes. So I went on YouTube, searched people making whipped shea butter, the type of ingredients that they put into their shea butters and things like that. And I'm just like, I don't even have a blender. So I was like, Ma, can I see your blender? And she's like, what you gonna make? I'm gonna make, but it has so many added ingredients. Yes, the shea butter, yeah, it does have added ingredients. So I asked my mom, she's like, what you making? I said, I just want to make some whipped shea butter. I just saw this recipe online and I want to try it out. And boom, I started making shea butter. Like, I was whipping it up, but I wasn't really serious about it. I'm just like, okay, this is something for me to break down and things like that. But people was buying it. And at this time, I was selling for like $5 because I really didn't know if it was going to be a catch in my market, because I was solely focused on the clothing part, not knowing that, when certain parts of the countries are in the colder seasons, I can promote healthy skin to get your skin ready for the summertime. So I started selling the shea butter, then I did mango butter, and people was like really buying it. I wanted to do like a infused, but I didn't really like the smells that the shea butter and the essential oils was giving off, the flavor essential oils. So I didn't do that. But the mango butter was pretty good, and I'm just like, I don't want to smell fruity, so I have to come back to that. But for right now, I just want to do the basic whipped shea butter. And that summer, I was still frustrated because I was like, oh my God, this ain't going how I wanted to go for my business. And I had like a massive sale. Like, I did maybe like 2 shea butters for like $7. Like, I was just clearing out my inventory because I was so done with doing swimwear. I was like, fuck all this. I'm going back into corporate America. I don't want to be an entrepreneur no more. This is not what I wanted to, this is not what I wanted to do. This is what God gave me to do. This was not my plan. And I was pretty much being obedient because I was just like, why is it so hard? Because you told me to do this business and I'm failing miserably. Like, this shit is so hard. So I was just so over it. But then after I came out of like my little depression mode for like a month or two, I got back together. I didn't pick up the shea butter again, but I just started mapping out certain things and how to make my business grow. I just had to drop the dead weight, the fuck boys that was in my life, and just like believe in myself and also believe what God had told me to do, because this is what he told me to do. And I know that he would never send me off. You get what I'm saying? He would never send me off. So I'm just like, but you told me this. So I was just like, I have to get back to my original path and to get me back on focus. So 2020, we are here. So I picked up the mixing bowl and the shea butter all over again. And we got the natural shea butter. And I'm so proud of this. Like, I don't use nobody else's lotion. Like, I'm so mad because I went through TSA and they threw my shea butter out and I just whipped it. And I was like, oh, it's a brand new batch. Like, I flew in with it. Why you won't let me flew out in my TSA? But they were just like, oh, no, it's past the 3 ounces. Da, 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 da. But I'm just so happy because it's not the original ingredients that I had at first. I actually added some higher end oils into my whipped shea butter. And you can just see how soft it is. Like, nobody else shea butter is doing this. This is like butter. Look at that. And I'm just so happy that I stuck to it, because my shea butters and my shimmer shea butter is one of my top selling products on my website at the moment. And the third one is my turmeric scrub. But I'm just so happy because, you know, dealing with PCOS and our skin is all messed up, and, you know, we putting all this toxic stuff in our skin, and we wonder why we have illness. We wonder why we coming down with cancer. We wonder why our skin is breaking down. And it's because all the stuff they put into these lotions, deodorant, the stuff we eating. So I was like, if anything is going to change, I at least want to change my skin appearances. And I'm just super happy about this. I'm glad I didn't quit. Like, it's messy, but I love it. I definitely love it. Look at that. I'm just so happy. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. Super happy. But I have big plans for the Shea Butter business. Like, yo, like, we got the Shea Butter shimmers. Next year, we're going to have, like, the 12 days of Christmas of different shea butter fragrances, like pumpkin spice shea butter. Like, I didn't know what pumpkin spice smelled like until I got a candle. I was like, okay, this is cool. But just the different things that I can do with shea butter. And when you look at a lot of ingredients, like some of the shampoos, some of your body wash with shea butters, it's just so much stuff that's in what shea butter has done. And on top of that, I know my shea butter is the shit, because some of my friends who had eczema and was using some of the high-end creams that they told them to use, like, I think it's Naive or something like that. What other products? Anyway, the other products that they told them to use, that didn't clear it up. But when they used this organic shea butter, baby, she's like, my skin cleared up, like, within a week. And I was like, really? She said, yeah. She was like, this is like the crack of shea butter. She's like, I don't know what you put in it, but do not change the ingredients, because it changed her skin, her eczema. And I would have think that people knew about shea butter, but a lot of people do not know, especially us. Like, maybe in Africa they know about shea butter, but here in America they bombarded us with so many other products that's not good for us, and we have to just come back to our roots. The organic shea butter. Let me see here. So she loved hers. Yeah. Thank you for being so proud of me. How you pronounce her name? Clarice? Thank you. Get some of this crack. Girl, this is crack in the bottle, girl. She called it my creamy crack. And you know what? It's so crazy because she was my mail lady in Chicago, and she just saw me like having packages out there for her. She was like, what you do? And I was like, I sell shea butter. And she was like, huh? I said, yeah, I make shea butter and stuff like that. And I told her, here go a little sample. She took some, and she's been a customer ever since. She was like, I love it. And just to think, y'all, I was going to quit my business, not knowing that people need my shea butter. Like, they need it. They need my product. Like, this is the product to help you with your skin issues and on your crusty feet. Like, my feet is like, it got better because I found a cure for my feet. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Don't let them Asians and Filipino shops use that cheese grater scraper on your feet, because that's just a mechanism to get you to come back. And that's why your feet be looking all crusty in 2 weeks, because when they scrape it off, your body thinks it's getting cut. So it builds a defense mechanism on your feet and make it hard. That's why you be having all the calluses on your feet, because your body is trying to protect yourself because they thought it's been cut. So that's how they make their money. So when I went to a black nail tech, she told me, do not use it on my feet. She said, just use the regular stones or the little scrub things on your feet and use that. So when I do that and put some of this shea butter on there, I'll be in business. Because I don't like wearing socks. I don't like wearing socks. I know you're supposed to put Vaseline on your feet and put socks on there, but I live in Florida. It's hot. I barely wear gym shoes. So, yeah. But back to the shea butter. That was my tip of the day. But yeah, you know, just to think, if I would have just quit, and I'm about to have a whole collection dealing with shea butter. Like, they just give me goosebumps. Like, it's just crazy, because I have solid people that's in my corner who see the visions and give me ideas to do this and do that. And I'm be like, okay, we'll make that work. But I'm just super excited about the shea butter. And girl, I'm gonna have to send you some, Liddy, so you could know the products that I'm working with. I'm gonna have to send you a whole box. This is the beginner box that we got. I got a black-owned company here in Fort Lauderdale who does the graphic on boxes, and they're gonna be doing my product labels too. So I'm just really excited about 2021. But I'm not even gonna wait till 2021. We got Black Friday coming up. We got Christmas coming up. Y'all just really need to support your girl. Like, the journey it's been real. And I'm just super excited that you guys supported me for my journey, and, you know, in the skincare industry, and, you know, the swimwear. The swimwear about to be fired this 2021, I'll tell you that much. I got some new pieces. I got surprise. I got some stuff that's about to come out. So I'm just really excited. Oh, my little Ghana boyfriend, he said your skin is enough to advertise your product, beautiful skin. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so my goat milk soap, I use it on my skin. I use all my products on my skin. So I know it works. I just need to be consistent with my turmeric scrub in between my thighs. But other than that, it works. Did you ever contact the models for the model call? Girl, we ain't talking about no model calls right now. We talking about the shea butter. And no, I did not contact anyone because I've been busy doing shea butter. But I will, though. I will. I definitely will. I haven't forgot about you guys. Right now, I'm just focused on Black Friday and skincare and my affiliate program. So if you're not part of my affiliate program, then you need to go to my website and click the affiliate link and go there, because we're going to be doing some promotion real soon. So, yeah. So that's my little 2 cents today on how I started the Shea Butter business. And that's about it. Girl, you good. I was just playing around with you. No attitudes. You good. No good. I'm just saying shea models. I'm like, no, we not doing models right now. But I am looking up for some new models. So I got you. I definitely got you. I got to go back to that post. There's so many. I was just overwhelmed with the response of people who wants to work with me. So I just sat on it. Like, when I get overwhelmed, I have to figure out how to make this work, to try to work with majority of the models that was on that post. So, yeah, I'm just grateful that people want to work with me. Like, just little old me. Y'all just want to work with me. It comes overwhelming, but I got all you guys. If you on the runway, or if you a resort affiliate, or you're a brand ambassador, I got you guys. Like, we about to take over for the curvy girls. Yeah, but I'm about to get off the live. I have to finish making soap. And yeah, I'll show you my soap a little bit later on tomorrow on how it works. All right, bye.